Good morning. My name's Shaleka Blackheaven, and I am going to be running through a demonstration with you on how to use SOPS to add an extra layer of security to your Terraform state file using encryption. So at this point, I'm already assuming that you have an AWS management account, your AWS CLI setup, your AWS KMS keys, and also SOPS installed. Okay, so saying that, first you want to create a .sops.yaml file, and you want to place your decryption keys in here, your KMS keys in here. It looks like this. So if you would like to pause it for a second so you can see what it looks like, then please go ahead. Then next we have our Terraform backend configured. And this is just going to go to our sops.2 bucket on our S3. So first, what we want to do is use Terraform init to initialize it. And as you can see, we got a little subfolder called .terraform with a TF state file in it, and you can just really have a look at it. A couple more things will come up once this all finished initializing. So the providers. And then next, we want to run a Terraform apply so that we can send our TF state file to our S3 bucket. Nice. So let's check that. Refresh it. And here we go, our Terraform state file. Let's open it. And here you go. This is the contents of our TF state file. Good stuff. So to note, anytime that you do make changes to your resources, it will automatically get uploaded to S3. So that's why we want to encrypt it. And I've created a little script to do that. So the first line here, what that does is it downloads the latest version of your Terraform TF state file onto your local machine as unencrypted.tf state file. We use our SOPS encryption command using the sops.yaml file that has our encryption keys to um, turn this unencrypted.tf state file into an encrypted TF state file. Then we use the AWS command to move this encrypted state file to our S3 bucket as Terraform.tf state to replace the one that was in the bucket. Then we remove our unencrypted one from our local machine. So let's go ahead and run that and see if it works. Okay, so it looks like it's had no problems. Let's check our S3 bucket and see what's happened in there. Here. So there we go. It has now been encrypted. Okay. So if you want to then create extra resources, the file cannot be encrypted. It must be decrypted first so that you can create those extra resources. Okay, so I'll give you an example. Let's go ahead and create an extra resource. We're just creating another bucket called SOPS3. All right, so we'll run a Terraform apply and we'll see if we get an error. Okay, so we have an error because it's not decrypted. What we would need to do is decrypt it, and then we would be able to create that new resource. So here's another little script that will do that process. So we will get our Terraform state file from our S3 bucket, which is currently encrypted, and we'll save it as encrypted Terraform state on our local machine. Then we'll use the SOPS decryption command in reference to our sops.yaml file that has our keys, and turn that encrypted file into just our normal Terraform state file. Then we will move this decrypted Terraform state file to our S3 bucket, and then we'll remove the encrypted Terraform state file from our local machine. So let's run it. All right, so let's check our bucket again. It's always good to check the steps. Mm, Not sure why. Oh, okay. Don't know what was going on there. Let's check it. And it's decrypted. All right. So now let's add that extra resource. Right, as you can see, it's creating the new bucket. Lovely. Let's go back to our S3 and check our buckets. And as you can see, SOPS3 has been created. Let's check our TF state file. And you can see that the new resource has been created, SOPS3. Excellent. So now all that's left to do is encrypt it and upload it again. And let's check our S3 bucket one more time. And we have it encrypted. Okay, so I hope this has helped. If you need any extra help on anything that has been covered in this demonstration, I have written a comprehensive documentation that will be attached to my GitHub. So please refer to that. And thank you for listening.